Okay, real quick video. Real quick video. Now, let's discuss robberies real quick. You know, to me, in my opinion, a robbery would qualify as something like a Brill Rios or maybe even a Laura Williams not too long ago. We can even go back to like a Whitaker versus Chavez or De La Hoya. You know, you can pick your poison when it comes to those fights or whatever. That to me, those fights to me, should I say, they will qualify as something that you may consider a robbery. Or flat out would consider a robbery. I flat out considered a Brill Rios a robbery. I flat out considered that one a robbery. You know, I flat out considered Whitaker Chavez a robbery. It's flat out. But that being said, we tend to throw out that word when decisions don't go our way, and that hurts a lot of these. It hurts the significance and the magnitude of the fights, how great those fights was in a lot of cases, just because decisions don't go the majority of people's ways. And a lot of these people, you can't forget, they have biases coming into the fight with specific fighters and this, that, and the third, you know? So they're quick to throw out, oh, this is a robbery. Oh, this didn't go my way. Folks, last night what we seen was not a robbery, by far. By far, logically, it was not a robbery, by far. No matter how you scored that fight last night, you got to consider two things. In two separate rounds, not the same round, but two separate rounds, Tyson Fury's feet were shown, the bottom of them. He got put down twice. Twice. You know? And I know what you're saying, like, hey, those are only 10-8 rounds, this, that, and the third. But, like I said, earlier on in the fight, those early rounds before the 6th round, well, actually the 7th round from my scorecard, I gave Deontay Wilder 3 of those. And a lot of those rounds are usually in just about every professional boxing match or swing rounds. So you may have scored them for Fury. Some folks scored them for Wilder. I was a part of the amount of people that scored a couple of them for Wilder. But when you have that many swing rounds early on, you know, you really can't complain about a robbery, especially when someone got knocked down twice. That was not a robbery. Even if Wilder would have won the fight by 1 point, would I have been happy with the decision? No, I wouldn't have, because I felt that he didn't win the fight. He did enough to earn the draw. I wouldn't have screamed robbery, because logically it'd be hard for me to see somebody having Wilder winning the fight, but I can understand how they had Wilder winning the fight. I wouldn't have had Wilder winning the fight, period. I felt he earned a draw last night. But that being said, what you seen last night was no robbery. It wasn't even close to being a robbery. It wasn't even close to being a robbery. So we are too quick to throw that word out over a fight that we're not happy about the outcome of it. Me, like I said, I felt it was 50-50 going into the fight, and what we got was a 50-50 outcome. So I'm happy with what I seen last night. I seen a great fight that I knew both fighters were skilled in the area that could balance their way at any given time. And it did. It played out just like that. And I'm not going to throw the word robbery out there because it was a draw. Like I said, I figured it was going to be a 50-50 fight. Pick your poison in it. But last night, that was not a draw. I mean, not a draw, excuse me. That was not a robbery. Last night was no robbery, all right? You take away a knockdown, I got Fury winning the fight. I will say that, but it was no robbery by far. And I think we should just really watch saying that word, because it destroys the significance and the importance of a fight when it happens. And that was a great fight. That's going to be one of the all-time great heavyweight fights of our generation, should I say. And I was pleased with the outcome. I would love to see a rematch. And I gave my opinion before. I don't think we're going to see an immediate rematch, even though I think both fighters really want the rematch. But I think it's probably going to be too much money on the table for Fury to turn down when it comes down to him and AJ in the UK. I think domestically in the UK, that would be the more lucrative fight for Fury right now. You know, I'm just speaking sense because, all right, he fought Wilder. He may want to go ahead and get those straps from AJ, because I would have Fury winning that fight. He may want to get them straps from AJ and get an outstanding payday in the time being. So that's how I see it. I just think we need to chill with using that term robbery. I'm out.